Hey everyone, it's your boy Qualex and welcome to Movie Battles. In this series, I put two movies together to have them battle head on to see which one is the better picture. In this first adaptation of Movie Battles, I found it feasible to put the movie that won Best Picture for 2016 and 2017. That would be Spotlight and Moonlight for non-movie watchers. I realized that the Academy Awards likes movies with the word light in them. That's why they won back to back. And they also like movies on the LGBT community. That's what Moonlight and Spotlight were, two faggot movies. Mostly Moonlight, but Spotlight had its fair share. So which one was better? Let's find out. So in 2016, aka last year, at the Oscars, Spotlight won Best Picture. Well, what do you expect when Hulk, Vulture, Sabretooth, and Iron Man's dad are in the same movie? But mostly Michael Keaton is an amazing actor, and not only that, in 2015 he starred in Birdman, which won Best Picture of that year. So he won back-to-back, which was impressive. That is why I was so shocked at the Oscars this year when The Founder was not nominated. They really cut your style that time, Michael. I'm sure if it were nominated, it would have won. But anyway, he was also the first ever Batman back in '89, which made a huge impact on my life. So it's just talent. I mean, Mark Ruffalo, Isaac Schreiber, it could not have failed. The movie was about a news firm catching priests that used to molest young gay boys, or boys that are unsure of themselves. The systematic attack that was brought on the Catholic Church to expose these rapists was pretty impressive. And it's a true story. Those events really do happen, and in similar ways. Lawyers, families, and friends cover up even the church. So I can easily see how this won Best Picture. And all of the children that are grown now that have been affected by priests had to hide in the dark for years. You are all strong. And now we have Moonlight, Best Picture of 2016. What the fuck? When I first watched Moonlight, I was so confused as to what the fuck is this movie about. When I see a movie for the first time, I try to forget the trailers I've seen and just go based on what is presented to me at the time. In the first 10 minutes of a movie, you should know what the film is about. It was so slow, like most independent movies, but weird at the same time. And in one scene, I think the camera went completely out of focus. I was like, what the fuck? I just think that the cinematography was poor on that film. So it's also about a gay boy, well, someone who was not sure of himself at the time, still going through the struggles of life at a very young age with bullies and stuff, which I think that was a factor for him turning the opposite sex, with them calling him faggot, etc. And his junky mom was no help at all. But the ending was so depressing. After figuring out he's gay and coming out of jail, to him being a grown-ass man, he has never touched anyone. He went through his life still unsure on what to do. God, what an asshole. And he's a pimp making money on the streets. The acting was great, it's just the picture I had a problem with. Trevante Rhodes was good. I don't know much about him, nor his past films. Actually, when I saw him appear, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Mahershala Ali, I remember him from The Hunger Games. Ashton Sanders, the kid that was in Straight Outta Compton. Naomi Harris was an amazing crackhead mother. She completely stole the show for me. Janelle Monáe, she is so fine. But I was also like, who is this bitch? Then I figured that woman in Hidden Figures. I think the cast for Moonlight was good, but for Spotlight, it could not have been better. I mean, most of my stars were in there, great memories, a more powerful impact on the story than Moonlight. And don't get me wrong, I support LGBT as well, but I was more emotionally attached to a father that is supposed to have integrity in the church, but is touching young boys that haven't reached puberty yet. A story like that, and being exposed the way they did, wins every time. Especially the ending, when the news gets out there and people just start calling in saying, I was a victim as well. They made a voice for everyone to channel to. For Best Picture out of the two, I would say Spotlight took the spotlight over Moonlight as a better picture, thus winning the awards. But either way, both are great films, movies. Check them out, and I'll see you next time.